always have such a great smile. I mean, you could be faking it. I don't know, but it seems really sincere every time you're on. You don't go home and kick the dog or anything. You're just really this sweet all the time.
Pass.
You are.
Pass.
Great
You know what?
to have you here.
It is true that good food.
Yes.
It goes a long way. It covers a multitude of
That's
sins.
what it is. You just eat a lot of Mrs. Prindables before you come in, and you're just a happier person.
You are. Plus, can I go back to Authentic Gourmet? Happier already.
Happy already.
The intensity of the flavor.
Amazing.
Okay. That just kind of prep the palate for dessert now. And I am so thrilled to show you our spring assortment of our gourmet chocolate caramel pretzel rods. All brand new flavors and super, super delicious.
Do it indeed. Give us a call if you've tried them. Share your story. 1-800-600-1556. One of the most popular items last year, all of 2018 from Mrs. Prindables. What are you bringing us that's new?
That's new. So first of all, let's go through the flavors. You get all 24 here. We unwrapped half of them just so you could see the flavors better, but you get all that you see here all individually wrapped. And we're going to start here with our most sophisticated flavors. So you get 8 each of the pretzel rods that are dunked in the same caramel that we're famous for on our apples, then enrobed in this case in dark chocolate and sprinkled with sea salt. That's your first 8. Your next 8 is just kind of like party on a pretzel rod because it's the caramel, the white chocolate, and those candy-coated chocolate pretzel drops all the way, or party drops all the way over the top. And the final is the turtle flavor, milk chocolate with the caramel, Heath toffee, and pecans.
Only 200 remaining, by the way, of those Authentic Gourmet croissants. That's it. So a lot of people watching the show, very limited in a lot of our wine choices as well. Now, one of the things about it that I love is when you break it open, because then you see just how enrobed these really are.
Oh, you really do. So you get all the wonderful textures and flavors that you see. So we start with that crunchy, salty pretzel rod. We dunk it in that caramel that we've been famous for decades at Mrs. Prindables on our caramel apples. Then we enrobe it, in this case, in the milk chocolate. So 8 of the 24 are done in the milk chocolate. And then we sprinkle Heath toffee and pecans all over the top. That is a super delicious one. Let me plunge into the white chocolate really quickly here. Because think about Easter baskets and birthday parties and baby showers and just even kind of your own personal indulgence. My confession on the pretzel rods are these are the ones that I have the hardest time sharing with my family that we get from Mrs. Prindables.
Great.
Because this is about that mid-afternoon treat when you just need a little pick-me-up. It's the coffee break that goes to something exceptional when you have this to enjoy with it. It's about kind of that special something to spoil yourself in the middle of our kind of typical, ordinary, chaotic days.
Very good. M62504. All here. Love that you have different flavors, and love that these are in time for Easter, time for Passover.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? It's not just the same old candy kind of thing. It's fun, it's fresh, and maybe for the kids and the big kids as well. Here's some ideas, Lauren.
Yeah, we did. We had such a blast with this. We took 3 of them. So you could do like 8 substantial gifts in Easter baskets, or you just hand out as favors or whatnot with one of each kind of flavor. For me, it's all about the beverages for these. I'm a whole milk or, black coffee kind of gal with dessert. This is something you can just enjoy by yourself in a mug as a gift. These are going to stay fresh at room temperature for up to 4 months. So this could be end of the year teacher gifts or, coaches gifts. Anytime you want to single someone out with a greeting card and one of these, and you're good to go.
And you're good to go,
yeah.
Right? And they're just good to go. And another thing that we love is the kind of purity. You talk about authentic. Talk about natural ingredients. You guys don't do it the quick way, the shortcut way. You do it the old-fashioned way, don't you?
That's right. We make our caramel. It starts with that caramel. Really, that's at the heart of all of our gourmet confections. We make it from scratch daily in small batches in copper pots like the one that you see right here. The first step with all of these pretzel rods is to dunk them in that luxurious melt-in-your-mouth caramel, enrobe them in the chocolate, and then sprinkle the toppings. All 24 and individually wrapped. But it's about having hopefully something in your pantry, 24 special somethings in your pantry for those after-school snacks or the lunchbox surprises or just kind of those neat things. Do you find that most of our time with the people that we care about is gathering around the kitchen counter? It's low-key. It's not a big production. It's not a formal affair. And hopefully these are the kinds of foods that you can enjoy right at the middle of all that.
Right in the middle of all that. It's even got the little pretzel handle on it.
Don't you love
They're
that?
individually wrapped, so you don't have to have them all at once. so they can stay. And would you keep these on the shelf? Is that what you keep
Yeah,
them?
room temperature is the way you want to store them. And like we said, up to 4 months. So this is already until mid-July. I mean, you can really enjoy these throughout the next few months. Yeah. What kind of chocolate are you? Wait, let me guess. Dark. Bordeaux wine, dark? Come on.
Yeah.
Was I good?
Yeah, I know.
Are you just saying that to make me feel good?
No. It's just that you were guessing a lot of things earlier off stage. And I just was waiting for your guess.
A little bit of sea. This is the most sophisticated one.
This is it.
A little bit of sea salt toffee. A little bit of sea salt sprinkled on the top.
You got the crunch of the pretzel, the sea salt, the chocolate.
And I am normally a dark chocolate gal.
That's the one.
Isn't that
That's
exquisite?
That's the one.
But I love nuts, so this kind of pushes me over the edge with the milk chocolate, the Heath toffee, and oh my goodness, when you add that crunchy, salty pretzel and our yummy, yummy caramel.
You know what's great about this?
Tell me.
Is that not only do you get an amazing flavor, I don't feel with this item.
Tell me.
Like I'm overwhelmed with sweetness.
You know
what I mean?
That.
Like it's really like I don't feel as guilty. I just feel like, man, it's just a nice little afternoon treat for myself.
And I think it's all about balance. I loved watching the presentation that Rick's did with the wines, and talking about the balance is so key in that case as well. It's all about the balance when you get the sweet and the salty and the creamy and the crunchy. And we have such a blast kind of creating those melanges, creating those combinations of flavors that leaves you feeling perfect, I hope, at the end.
I feel perfect, as close as I can. Let's go through what you get again.
Good.
And even on top, all of the ingredients that are added to on Mrs. Prindable's 24 count.
So you get everything that you see here, all the pretzel rods, all individually wrapped. We're going to start on the outside here. This is the one that Rick went for first, and this is our most sophisticated of our 3 flavors. So the pretzel rod dunked in that caramel, enrobed in the dark chocolate, and sprinkled with the sea salt. The next one is that creamy, kind of decadent. This is sweet and yummy. My kids love this one. White chocolate in the caramel, and the candy-coated chocolate drops all over the top. And this happens to be my favorite in this assortment. Like I said, normally I'm a dark chocolate gal, but I love nuts. And this one comes with Heath toffee and pecans on top of the milk chocolate and the caramel.
Wow, M62504 in the last minute. 1-800-500-7590 at the end of the show if you want to go to QVC.com. We're QVC and QVC2. You can still go to QVC.com and see items recently seen on air, and you can find out what you're looking for. Go on the website. You know what I love too? Have you seen QVC Anytime? It's our latest app. Wonderful way to get like 8-minute versions of a lot of these presentations. Wrap this up. What'd you bring us?
What we brought you is an opportunity to just spoil yourself and the people that you care about during the spring season. And this is 24 individually wrapped chocolate caramel pretzel rods, 3 different flavors, all brand new for the new year. Think Easter, think birthday parties and baby showers. And if you're like me, all 24 are going to go in my pantry without my family having any idea where they are or where I hid them. And they're all for me. You said, am I so nice? Do I fake it?
Whoa.
I fake it around the pretzel rods.
Woo, you did. Good.
Do.
Good to see you, Laura. Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, more to come, by the way, as I transition from this show to another show. Got my name on this one, too. It's called